I have wasted a lot of time in doing theoretical learning, watching a lot of tutorials, and by the end of 10 or 15 days, I realized that I have done virtually nothing. At that moment when we are learning, it feels that we are learning, but this is tutorial hell. We can keep on watching or learning from a lot of tutorials and in the end find ourselves with nothing to show for. So, the way to get out of this mode of learning is using something called depth based learning. Now, this form of learning just includes certain elements which, if we follow, then we can be certain to achieve good results. So, first thing that we have to consider in this way of learning is to build projects rather than starting with theoretical things. So, you won't learn about HTTP endpoints by reading a lot of blog posts on them, but by actually writing those endpoints and then sending requests to those endpoints and understand how all of that is functioning. But even this can take the wrong turn. It might be the case that you are stuck in some problem and then you go to learn about it, and there you spend another 10 days in learning about that thing. So, I have a way to get out of it, and we do that by yes, so I do that by having this rule, which is only focus on theoretical learning if you have to for 3 days, and if you don't complete that theoretical part in 3 days, then you just have to leave that and focus on the project. So, this is the upper limit of theoretical projects, and if you do this, you will eventually find that you have done or achieved much more than you would have by watching tutorials or reading some blog posts. I think another thing that really helps in learning about the theoretical parts is that you have to ask a lot of questions and you have to be genuinely curious, because you can simply make a working version and then just never try to improve that. So you have to have this curiosity by curiosity that you will make some good things, and then you have to follow that. And it is very hard, because if it is working, then you don't need to care about that. You don't need to care about design or architecture. These, you might feel these things, but this is that bottleneck which you have to get over to really make good projects.